Now I will discuss PyPDFLoader. So what is the purpose of it? It loads the contents of a PDF file and converts each page into a document object. So if suppose you have 25 pages in the PDF file, then it will create 25 documents in the form of list. So this thing I have already mentioned, that suppose in your PDF file you have 25 pages. So what PyPDF loader will do, it will create a list of documents like document 1, document 2 and so on till document 25. And how you will be going to access this list? So if you want to access this particular document, you have to give list 0. If you want to access this particular document, you have to give list 1. And if you want to access this particular document, you have to give list 20, like this. And each document will have these two things, page content and metadata. Page content will have the text from page number 1 and metadata will have, okay, it's the page number 0 and the source file name is file.pd. Then document 2 will have text from page 2 and the metadata information will have the page number 1 and the source file. So this kind of details metadata will have, and you have the page content. So like this, multiple documents will be created inside a list. So what is the limitation of this PyPDF loader? So it will not work with all kind of PDFs. It will work well with the text-based PDF. So if you have a complicated PDF where you have a lot of tables, columns, images, or you have a scanned PDF, in those cases it will not give you good results. So in those cases you may use PDF plumber load. So for example, table and columns, and if you have a scanned PDF, in those cases you can use unstructured PDF loader or Amazon T extract. If you need layout and image data, then different kind of loader is available. There are so many loaders are available. I will not show you all. All these loaders are available in the documentation of the LangChain. So if you go to Google, and here you need to type LangChain_community, because all the document loaders are under LangChain_community. This I have already told you. So you have to write LangChain_community document loaders documentation. So you see, you will get the first link here, and if you click on this particular first link of document loaders, you will see this. So there are so many document loaders which are present here, and if you go to the PDFs, so there are so many PDF document loaders which are present, and if you want to see the details, just click on the link and you will be going to see the details. So based on the requirement, you can change your document loaders. Along with PDF, you have lot of other like cloud providers and web-based loaders and social media platform loaders and so on. So there are so many document loaders which are present. So now I will be going to show you this PyPDF loader. For that I have to create a new file. So I call it pypdfloader.py, and here what I have to do, first I will need to install PyPDF here, otherwise this loader will not work. So I have to do pip install PyPDF. I hit enter. So you see it is starting installing and it is successfully installed. Now you see what I will do, I will write from LangChain_community dot document loaders import PyPDF loader. Then I will be going to call this PyPDFLoader class in the same way I call the TextLoader, and this time I just need to mention the file path only. I already have a PDF document.pdf available with me. So I will be going to pass this particular document path, and that will be equated with the loader object. So before further writing the code, let me show you this PDF doc. What does it have? So if I go there and double click on this PDF doc, so you see this is the same file which was a text file earlier. In the previous example, I have converted into PDF, and you see this time it has two pages. If you see, it has page 1 of 2, so it has total 2 pages here. So what will happen? A list of 2 documents object will be created, document object 1 and document object 2. So document object 1 will have the information of page number 1, and document object 2 will have the information or the contents and metadata of page number 2. So let me show you what will happen when you load the data using the loader object. So I have already created the loader object. Now I will create a list of document that is equal to loader.load. So you see the data will be loaded now in the list of document. So if I need to print the list of document, and if I show you the length of this list, so you see it will be going to give me 2. So if I run this, sorry, I didn't put the closing bracket here, so let me run it again. So you see it has 2 documents because there were 2 pages, so that's fine. So now what I will be going to do, I will print list of document 0 and 1 separately. So here I will say list of document 0, so it will be going to give me the information of first page. So here I am getting the data till 27, because if you see the PDF, here I have data till 27 in page number 1, and from 28 and onwards the data is in page number 2. So not only it has the data, it also has the metadata information like who is the producer, who is the creator, creation date, modification date, source, total pages, and this is page number 0 and page label is 1. Fine, and if I display you the first one, so you see it is giving till 50 starting from 28. So if you see the page content of it, it is starting with 28 and ending at 50 and the metadata. Yeah, if you individually access the page content of it, just put dot and page content of this. Then if you run it, so it will just give you from 28 to 50. So only the page contents from 28 to 50. So like this it works. And if you want to see the full list of documents, so what you can do, you just write print list of doc and execute it. Here the list is started, this is first document, and it is ending somewhere here, and then you see second document is started. So this is PyPDFLoader, so it is suitable for text based PDF, and for complex layouts you have to use other PDF loaders.